Hi everyone, it's me again. As I promised, I was gonna talk about the chapter that was released just today for Black Clover. Is chapter 290, highest versus lowest. Honestly, it was an interesting chapter. I loved it. God, I can't even think about it because I still have those panels, those drawings in my head. It was just amazing. So the chapter starts with, as you know, the fusion with Lilith and I'm sorry, I can't say the name correctly. You know, they did a fusion together and it ended with an attack called Freezing Sun that we're gonna use it to kill everyone and everything. And then we see something interesting in Asta's chest. As you know, he only has 5 minutes. You know, that's his limit to hold the union, and we see that he only has 3 minutes left. And it's interesting to see the 5-leaf clover being used as the time. Honestly, I thought that was really cool. And then we see Asta calling his demon dweller sword. He's all flying around and he uses it to cut the attack from the inside. The highest ranking levels well, it's only her because I think Nam's already there. She cannot believe what she's seeing and wonders what the hell Asta is. And then we get to see a little bit from Liebe's dialogue. And I love this dialogue. It's so good, honestly. He gets to see himself like him being like the weakest of all the devils, and for him to be like literally fighting the highest ranking devils, he never stood a chance. It was just interesting. Like, wow, him being the weakest and now he's fighting the 2 strongest devils from the first floor. And Liebe remembers the first time he met Asta face to face, and then remember him like thanking him for helping him throughout his journey to become stronger and to be strong enough to become the Wizard King. And Liebe just says, I should be saying that's his line. Honestly, it's just cool to see a little bit more of Liebe, and because the friendship that he built with Asta, because of him, he's able now to fight. So we get to see the devil already getting overwhelmed, and she cannot still understand what's happening with Asta. And we get to see just how sadistic and horrible these devils are. The way she says that all life should just exist for her fun, God, that's just horrible. It just shows you just how evil these things are. And then we get to see that this devil starts feeling something that she cannot understand. And Liebe says something so badass. It reminded me of Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Liebe starts telling that because these 2 high-ranking devils were on the first floor, which is literally the weakest devils, there was never like a threat to them. So they were never in any danger. And now that they were seeing it, what they're feeling is fear. Honestly, it reminded me of Vegeta. You know, when he's fighting Android 19, and then he hauntingly tells Android 19, let me ask you, does a machine like you ever experience fear? Honestly, it just reminded me of this moment. That's what I love seeing this dialogue with Liebe. What he says is just incredibly badass. As more time passes, we see that time is running out on the Devil Union, and Asta only has 1 minute left. So at this moment, Asta needs to finish the fight immediately before the union dissolves and literally the high-ranking devils could kill him. And I guess the high-ranking devil theorizes this, saying, okay, I think this state that they're in is only temporary. If I just run away and make up time, I'll be able to finish them once and for all. And thankfully, Not sees this and uses this shadow magic to literally hold the devil in place, giving us the final chance to land the final blow on this really dangerous threat. Just as they deliver the final blow, time runs out and they separate once again. And it's kind of cool to see that each of them are holding a sword, and they have like this bro moment going like this. Honestly, I like the chapter, although the fight felt a little flat in my opinion. But honestly, the fight felt a little flat, but I don't really have no complaints about it. I just love seeing this dialogue with Liebe. I'm pretty sure the Tabata just wants to kind of finish the fight and get into the other fights. As you know, the other ones are still fighting the other devils, and this makes me wonder if Asta needs to have like a cooldown for the Devil Union. As you know, I'm pretty sure he has to give him some limits. I mean, one of the limits, as we know, he only has 5 minutes to hold the Devil Union. But I mean, is there more limits? Can he only hold that Devil Union like 3 times a day? As you know, the Black Asta mode, he said he could only do like 2 or 3 times a day. So who knows? There might be those limits. Maybe there might be like a little cooldown that he won't be able to use the Devil Union for like an hour or something like that. But honestly, I'm pretty excited to get back to the other fights. I wonder what's gonna happen now that the first gate is open. I wonder if Nat is gonna go try to take Morris down before any more gates open. Even though this is the first gate that opened, those 2 higher ranking devils were incredibly powerful. And if it weren't for Asta for arriving, Nat would have lost his life, and very likely everyone around it, because of that attack freezing sun. Anyway, interesting chapter. I'm pretty excited to know what's gonna happen. But anyway, I appreciate you watching my videos. I'm gonna do more videos talking about anime. As you know, I really enjoy watching anime. One of the animes I'm starting to watch that a friend kind of recommended me is Attack of Titan. I know the anime the manga just ended. Some people are unhappy with the ending, and I really feel like I want to know what is going on. I mean, I watched 2 of the first episodes of the anime, and honestly, they seem pretty good. I kind of underestimated the anime. It just seemed a little overrated in my opinion. But honestly, it does look interesting. I like the concept. From what I'm seeing, the story looks pretty interesting. So I'm gonna start watching a few episodes, and then very likely I'm gonna start reading the manga. As you know, once I start watching an anime and I get hooked on it, I'm gonna start reading the manga right away. So maybe I'll do a little video about my opinion of Attack on Titan. So anyway, thank you for watching this, and I hope to see you on the next video.